Hi everyone, welcome to MMVC. Today we are looking at the inverse functions and we are going to look at how to determine the inverse function of the exponential graph. So we have this example over here, f of x is equal to 3 to the exponent of x. Now in order for us to determine the inverse of any function, we just have to follow those three steps, which the first one is we have to change the equation. In this case our equation is f of x, and therefore we have to change this equation to y is equal to. The second step, we have to interchange x and y, and then the last step, we just have to solve for y. So these are the three simple steps that we need to follow in order for us to determine the equation of the inverse. So let's have a look at the example of f of x. So f of x is said it is equal to 3 to the exponent of x. So we are going to apply exactly these three steps here in determining the inverse of this f of x. So we are going to apply each step at a time. So the first step, we need to change the equation to y is equal to, so that will be y is equal to 3 to the exponent of x. Now the second step that we need to apply in this case, we have to interchange x and y. So now that means where there is x, I'm going to replace x with y, and where there is y, I'm going to replace y with x. So this is y, now it's going to be x, which will be 3 to exponent of, and this is x over there, and it's going to be replaced by y. Now the last step, which is we have to solve for y. So in order for us to bring this y down here, we now need to apply the logs. Okay, so how do we apply the logs? So let's take this part as it is on this side. So we are having a 3, which is to the exponent of y. So this part over here, it's a number, and this part over here, the base, and this part over here, it is the exponent. Right, so when we apply the log, whatever is the base remains the base, and whatever is the number becomes the exponent, and the exponent becomes a number. So let's try and apply that. So now we are going to introduce the log. So our log here, we are going to have a base. So what is our base in this case? We said the base does not change, so our base, it will be 3. Now this is a number. Now on the log, this number should be the exponent, so it should be here, and then we have the equal sign. So this was the exponent, on the log should be the number, so it's going to be like this. So which means this is now our inverse of f of x, or we can conclude to say now the inverse of f of x, it will be given by a log base 3 of x. Right, so that's how you determine the inverse of the exponential graph. So just follow those three easy steps, guys, and everything should work out just fine for you. And try to apply the log here, and always remember this part over here. Like I said, whatever is the base will remain the base on the log, and whatever is the number on the log is going to be the exponent, and whatever is the exponent on the log is going to be the number. Okay, so you can leave your inverse like this, or you can leave your inverse like that, depending on the equation, because most of the equations says leave your answer in a form of y is equal to. So this would be the form of y is equal to. Right, so if you have learned a lot on this video, so make sure you press that subscribe button and the bell button. Until we meet again, for now, bye bye.